It's Bizzle. Young, fly, and saved is the movement. Yeah.
Ready or not, I feel it's time for change. I can't be the only one who feels this way. It won't stop till we turn from evil. We gotta stop putting money over people.
Ready?
Lord, I feel so alone, and it seems like no one else cares, but I'm gonna keep holding on.
I think they opening their eyes.
'Cause I know you're still there.
Ready or not, my weapon is cocked. As soon as I step in the spot, to send me a pop, machete your block. The desert, you sever the ties between your neck and the rest of your body.
Wait, stop. Now that you're listening, I can spit what's real again. Lead them to the cross, cause they lost like Gilligan. Lead them out of darkness, they fog lights dim again. Yep, this is Bizzle, I am on my tip again. It's easy to rap like that. I've rapped like that since I was 8 and wasn't even strapped like that. And even now, chill up in the streets a while, seek a child, tell him freestyle. Better be about a gaddy program like that. It's all about a check to the EMS, pump blood all about his chest. And then it gets real, cause then it hits home. And your kids gone, why the rapper party on the jet with them? It's all about me. My kids gotta eat. Your kids in the mansion, my kids in the street. My kids on the block when your kids go to sleep. Do you even care enough to shed a tear down your cheek? I know I can't change the world, but I'ma try though. I'ma drive slow and let God be the God though. Stay up in the Bible and read about Christ. Learn a thing about life and learn to lead without pride though. Everybody but mess up, but we can change though. Life is a crisis, but Christ is the way though. They aiming at my halo with all kind of hate, but I'm straight and I'm still gon' love them anyway though.
Ready or not, I feel it's time for change. I can't be the only one who feels this way. It won't stop till we turn from evil. We gotta stop putting money over people. Lord, I feel so alone, and it seems like no one else cares, but I'm gonna keep holding on, 'cause I know you're still there.
So much damage, how to undo it. Ain't gotta go to college to do it. Hip hop will teach you how to be stupid. They providing the youth with a roadmap to jail, selling they soul fast for a flow that can sell. We seen hard times, I know that as well, but the future's ahead of you, don't go back and dwell. And when you're tired of falling though, you got a higher calling, so know that, cause it ain't no phone jacks in hell. The haters will be there, they waiting everywhere. If you could survive the hood, you can make it anywhere. Guys numbered, every freckle on your face and every hair. Keep his laws in your heart, you can take them anywhere now. I wasn't a Christian rapper, but maybe the Lord's calling me to be more than just a rapper. I stepped up to the plate like a man, so from here on out you can say that I am Bizzle.
Ready or not, I feel it's time for change. I can't be the only one who feels this way. It won't stop till we turn from evil. We gotta stop putting money over people. Lord, I feel so alone, and it seems like no one else cares, but I'm gonna keep holding on.
Yeah.
'Cause I know you're still there.
Yo, let me tell you how God work, right? I was just thinking about this while I was mixing my vocals.
Okay, guys, we're going into some Rapture review before we get into Chris Yoon's drop, if you want to call it a drop. He loves to use that word. Well, let's go over the Q drops. So this is called Believe, September 24th, 2025. Rapture ready? When I clicked this video 5 or 10 minutes ago, it had like 330 likes. So people are actually actively watching and liking this. We are a lot still believing. Thank you for strengthening our faith. I'm still Rapture ready. The last trumpet could be the angel's trumpet. I believe we're going home today before nightfall. Oh my goodness, no. So, see what I mean, guys? Views going up. I mean, this is the hot content of the day, apparently. So yeah, the comments are all basically saying the rapture is still happening. Let's see what they say.
I'm showing you guys miracles here. Pause this video so you can see really what I'm talking about. I'm showing you miracles. It's still up to you to believe them.
So this is apparently he's gonna show us miracles. Let's see the miracles.
Explain what God has done for me over the last 2 years as quickly as possible. There's a
Okay, this is great. I'm sure, God has helped him. It sounds like a testimony video. I don't know what this has to do with the rapture, but we'll find out.
gift
If he
with
doesn't talk about the rapture and it's only this little piece of paper he wrote stuff down on, then we'll move on to the next video.
it looks like 2 moons, and it's got a 50 on it that I received from a young Jewish man that was an IDF soldier a few weeks ago. And I just turned 50, and I was praying and asking God, which Feast of Trumpets are you going to come back on? Which
Oh my
2
gosh,
moon
this
Feast
one.
of Trumpets are you going to come back on? And I just
He got this for an IDF soldier, and that means the rapture is on the way.
turned 50, and I received that
It's
gift.
an answered prayer, man, When the IDF gives you gifts and you pray about it, the rapture is imminent,
God knew how much of a heart I had for Israel because they got attacked on October 7th of 2023, and my heart went out for them. And God sent somebody to me and gave me a gift.
I'm gonna say
It looks like
this is a 5-minute video.
And then
I just want to hear the oh yeah, by the way, it's still happening.
my home. And then this morning, I woke up from a dream and I saw 2 moons in this dream. I saw an old one and I saw a new one moving over. I saw 2 and I knew what was going to happen. I was so excited about it. And then I started flying.
So he had a dream that he saw 2 moons and he took to the skies and flew away. Wow, this is very compelling. That must mean that the rapture is today.
I couldn't make all of this up if I tried.
No, you can't make it up, dude. It's a dream. Totally legit. It's all real. Dreams are real. They're not made up. Who told you dreams are not reality?
This is at least 3 things here, you guys.
He gets gifted some balls by an IDF soldier. He has a dream about the moon and him flying. It's all a sign, dude. It's all a sign.
Offers and mockers.
Just like the comments say, guys. Just like the comments say. Still rapture ready, We're going home before nightfall. Just like the comments say, guys. All right? Nah, I'm just kidding, obviously. I can't take this seriously. I don't even want to joke about it because it's so, far from what's probably actually going to happen. There's nothing.
If you don't believe this, you're on a whole nother level.
So I guess I'm cooked. I'm cooked, dude. I don't believe it. I'm on a whole nother level, dude.
Scoffing and mocking.
Oof.
I'm posting this video. There's something called the last trumpet. The Apostle Paul said, at the last trumpet, the dead in Christ will rise first, and we who are alive and remain will be caught up to meet them in the clouds together, and we'll always be with the Lord.
I think that's kind of mixing up the timeline here, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Maybe someone in the chat can correct me, but I think he's messing up the timeline there. I think a lot of things have to happen prior to that.
The last trumpet hasn't happened yet, you guys. I don't understand why people are getting discouraged. I'm posting this video. It's about almost 10 a.m.
He doesn't understand why people are getting discouraged. Maybe because everybody thought it was yesterday, and now the date's changed and it's today.
My time here in America, the last trumpet is 6:35 p.m. Israel time today, September 24th.
Oh my gosh, dude. Holy cow. We only have 20 minutes, guys. Oh my gosh. I might get raptured on stream live, dude. We have very little time, dude.
I don't understand. I knew in my spirit. My wife has known this for months. I kept telling her, if it doesn't happen, when people think it's going to happen, wait for it.
This sounds like some Chris Yoon Trump stuff, dude. Well, when we know it's gonna happen and it doesn't, just wait for it. Yeah. Just like when Chris Yoon said Trump is gonna get reelected, just wait for it. It's gonna happen this term. They stole the election. Never happened.
I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen in my 50th year. I know it's going to be right after the 2
He knows it's gonna happen on September 24th, is what he's saying, which is today. So
moons, the old moon, the new moon. The Feast of Trumpets is also called Rosh Hashanah. It's also called No Man Knows the Day or the Hour because they have to spot that new moon. They don't know which day or which hour to have the celebration.
oh my goodness.
It's also called the Day of the Shout. The Lord himself will descend with a shout.
Okay, let's.
The other 2 things that I've gotten, and I wanted to share that with you guys, and I want to encourage you. And I don't understand why people are having trouble with faith. Jesus said, when I return, am I going to find faith in the world? Body of Christ, children of God, those of us who believe in Jesus Christ, those of us who are hoping and longing
I do, but
for his appearing, he's coming soon, okay? He's coming soon. It doesn't matter if it's today. I think it
doesn't matter if it's today. It does matter. You're saying it's today.
will be at the
I think it will be, right.
last trumpet,
So it does.
but it doesn't matter if it's today.
It does matter. This is a prediction, dude. It literally says, believe September 24th, rapture ready. That is like not, that's very specific to this video and this thing, you know. It does matter that it's today.
Coming soon. He's coming very soon. He's making that abundantly clear. It's overwhelmingly documented.
Okay, we're gonna move on. That was a little sad to see. Very sad to see. This is gonna be, I mean, dude, this is 100% proof the rapture just happened. We all missed it. It's over, dude. The rapture just happened, literally. Like,
Okay, I am.
I'm not gonna interrupt.
Completely freaking out. I have gone everywhere in Jerusalem, and the streets are completely empty, and there is no one here. Hello, shalom. This is crazy. Yeah,
Dude, the rapture totally happened, dude. Israel's just bone dry, completely empty, no people.
I am freaking
Because the Jews got raptured, right? That makes a lot of sense. The Jews, you know, the ones that deny Jesus and think he's burning and all that, they got raptured, not us.
out. I think
Right.
the rapture just happened. I think the rapture just happened.
And he missed it. No.
I don't know what to do. God, I'm so sorry. Jerusalem is completely empty. I don't know if this is happening all over the world.
Dude, I just looked outside, dude. Everybody's gone, bro. Everybody's gone.
Is there anybody out there? Even the upper
You can literally hear the voices. You can hear the voices in the background.
room is completely empty. There's always people here. Hello, is there anybody there? I'm on the rooftops of the old city, and I don't see anyone. Is there anybody out there?
It happened, guys. This
I've
is 100%
never, I
evidence.
don't even believe in it. Please, is anybody there? Is anybody there? Hello? Please open up. Nah, I'm just yanking your chain. But who knows? You might actually be getting a lot of these kind of reels from all over the world pretty soon. So have you made the right choice? If you're actually interested in following stuff about what's really happening here on the ground in Israel and Jerusalem.
Yeah, so it was fake, but, you know, that's what everybody was expecting to happen. And, yeah, only the fake videos did ever actually happen. And, all right, we're going to do one more. This is an Indian lady saying she saw angels in the sky. I haven't even watched this. This could just be bogus. I don't know. We saw angels in the sky. Powerful confirmation of the rapture. Okay, here we go.
That is when, you know, as you all know, I think it's very known to the Church of God in around the world right now that everybody is anticipating the coming of the Lord. That's the rapture of God, of the church. Jesus coming and taking up the church. Now, 1 week ago,
Everybody's anticipating it. Yeah, I'm not, unfortunately, because I'm not getting my hopes up for no reason on something that's probably a lie, but
I had created a YouTube video regarding this because there's a lot of speculation going on, and Brother Joshua and Brother Michael and all of them saying about this. So we also believed it, but we know, right, we have to test the spirits. So we were asking God for confirmation.
Let's see.
So we wanted something very, very profound and strong, not like very small confirmation.
oh, we need a profound confirmation, just like the other dude's dream of him seeing two moons and flying in the sky like a bird.
During the prayer, God had revealed a lot of things, like the dreams also had come, and certain verses or words, such kind of explanation also God gave us, and the Holy Spirit was talking to us. But still we were, holding on to something very, very profound, so that we can, nail it and say that this is definitely from Lord.
Holding on to something very profound, right? I don't know. We'll see what this
and
is.
that his coming is very soon. So
I think it is soon, right? So maybe this isn't maybe it's not come yet, according to them.
I know that most of the audience know what are the current dates that everybody is speculating. So we had kept that in prayer also. We just want to give it to the audience that we had prayed to God that we need a confirmation that whatever we are seeing right now is indeed from the Lord. So what we had asked God is that we want to distinguish if it's
Okay, I mean, what I'm seeing on YouTube and all of these things of these people saying that the rapture is today and yesterday is presumably not from God, if you think about it, because it hasn't happened. So
really from the Lord, because even when we shared to many of our friends,
you don't even have to really like pray about it, you know. I mean, I guess you should, right? But they're like, oh yeah, you know, we have to really dissect. Is it from the Lord? Like, it's not that difficult for me, dude. Don't be date setting. That's it.
or known ones also, they were like, no, there are a lot of things yet to pass in the world, you know.
Yeah.
Then only the rapture of the church would happen. But we have this push in our spirit, like we have the
Okay,
Holy Spirit
so
of God.
their friends were saying basically like, yeah, it can't happen yet, which makes sense. And they're like, no, I feel like we're pushed, you know. So let's
In
see.
us, and he's talking to us right every day. So we were like, we're really confused, like we are feeling this way, but the world is telling this way. So what is it? Is it right or not? So like myself and my husband, we were praying to God every day, asking God for a confirmation. Now with this, but
Well, that's the weird thing, you know. Like if you're asking for it to be confirmed, and instead of asking, is it wrong? Because that's two different frames. It's like, okay, I want you to confirm to me this is true, versus I want to confirm it's not true, or like I want to find out is like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like if they say, you know, if you go searching for trouble, you're gonna find it, you know.
But then God told us that in a dream, he told that, you know, you two are hiding something, so please reveal it to the world. So then
hiding
that's when we
something.
made a video both in our mother language Tamil and also in English. We had put up videos in our channel, and I hope many of them watched it and they were, you know, opposing also.
Okay,
So
this accent is really kind of a bit much. You guys can watch this if you want, but yeah, it's talking about visions and things. It's getting a little Sid Rothy, a little too much for me. We're going over to Chris Yoon over here, the main topic of the video. I think I'm going to play a song first, actually. I think that's in order. Yeah, let's get a song going, and then I'll play this. I'm kind of taking it easy on the Rapture prediction stuff because I'm going to go hop over on Flats here in like an hour, and we're doing a whole stream on it there. So I just wanted to kind of like touch on it. Really, those are just people that haven't given up on it. These are current predictions. Like the first video I played, the guy literally said the rapture's happening today. So that's not even like an old prediction. I guess he didn't get it wrong yet. We got to wait till the end of the day to roast him, right? But
Here we go again.
not that I want to roast him. I don't want these people to be wrong. It's just like, you know, like, I don't know. It's just showing you who they really are, right? You know, and they're not necessarily to be trusted, especially if they start saying, oh, the Lord said, you know, ever again. If they ever say, oh, well, the Lord told me this, the Lord told me that. It's like Chris Yoon, dude. The Lord told him that Trump was going to get reelected in 2020. And then he doubled down in another video and he said, oh, I got the dates wrong. God still told me he's going to get reelected. It's just not like on the election day. He's going to have to like go to court and get the election certified that way. And that never happened either. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, no, I mean, you can't be doing things like that.
Say nothing to me if you ain't gonna say nothing to them. Look, I don't need
You're not allowed to be wrong when you say God said it. You're not allowed to. If you're wrong by yourself on your own merit, that's fine. I can't even hold you. Like, I'm wrong too sometimes. But when you're saying God told you something and you get it wrong, you are wrong, not God. That's all I have to say.
I can murder y'all loose, knock your tops off like convertible coupes. One claim to be the God, one used to be with God. Get the VCR, I'ma rewind it back so you see it all. Yeah, he made Jesus walk some spit conscience. Then he took Jesus off and did monster. Scenes in between it all, he lost moms. And when he lost moms, he turned against the Father. And though my heart's filled with compassion for the ills moments of a passing, I feel like I still have to mash them. I'm a draft pick to the team you traded on. My life was saved by the Christ y'all hating on. They can't compete with truth and they know it. Murder your style, bury it down in Frank's ocean. Ye said he sold his soul, you ain't believe it, cause you ain't close enough to Jesus for you to see it. But if he said the same things about your mama that he said about Christ, you would go Osama. So is Christ more like the homie you die for, or the dude you cool with but won't ride for? As for the Christians, how can you listen to these cats diss the gospel when your mission is to push it like the apostle Paul went to prison? You scared now, you fall under hostile conditions. Back to the lecture at hand. Who this cat that sold the Lord out like Judas? Dreamed he could buy his way to heaven. Woke up and spent it on a necklace. Told God he'd be back in a second. Them are his words, not mine. I wasn't saved then, so I ain't see the signs. You with Satan, fine, but don't play with God. Other fans keep it 100 so they can pick sides.
So these cats say there's no church in the wild. We starting our own religion. And then Jay compares Jesus to Ye and himself to the Holy Ghost. And he got you calling him Holy. So who's the God of that new religion? When he's big enough to mention Christ, but I ain't big enough to mention him. In your eyes.
They like, who am I to mention Jay's name? Because of Jay's bread, because of Jay's fame. But if rap's the reason you put him on a pedestal, then my last record should have showed you he's edible. Y'all must got such low self-esteem, studied on so much by cats in this game. Like, look at my house, look at my range, look at you struggling, I can make it rain. Look at my ice, look at my women, look at my life. You are not living, you the one put them on the throne that they sit on, just for you to look up and get spit on. Socially, I am on the same level you on. So if you feel he's too big and I'm too small to mention his name, if I'm not worthy, you obviously must not feel that you are. Jigga blaspheme from the get-go. This is not new, but it's finna get old. They say let him believe in what he wants to believe in. He does not have to believe in your Jesus. True, but why would he just spit rhyme after rhyme by the God he does not believe in? The problem is not what I'm not believing. Why does he keep mentioning what I believe in? And folks so blinded, I can see what the problem is. Compared to most cats, Jay sounds positive. So when he gets on Monster Inn, says he rapes women and children, y'all don't even acknowledge it. Counterfeit kingdom, what throne are you on? Big and Pac died, hip-hop ain't choose y'all. You were leftovers, named yourself over. You were not the best in it, you just over. So ask yourself, do y'all have a price? If he came out and said F y'all Christ, then came to your hood tomorrow night giving beamers away, would he be alright? No pass. They saying if you scared, go to church. Like we just over here sitting scared in the church. Every last disciple's bloodshed and was murked. So I signed up for this, prepared for the work. Beware. Yeah. See, I told y'all this was coming, but y'all thought black folk couldn't be satanic. Now look at our future. And they got one of them cats on the track, so you already know what it is. And there's some more of them out there talking crazy. But them are usually the same cats that scatter when they see the head come off the giant. You see, since a lot of y'all ain't in y'all word, they sending y'all on this rat race, looking for horns and trying to catch people in accidental hand gestures, calling them satanic. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me the whole time this person was saying lie, kill, steal, cheat, murder, he wasn't satanic then? But the moment he put up them horns, he became satanic? So what if that same person does all those same things and rocks a cross? Is he of God then? It sound familiar? See, if you can't recognize the devil unless he's showing you his horns, then you in trouble. Get in your word, homie.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more song, and then we'll get into the Christian topic. I'm trying to find it, sorry guys. I'm getting there. Drop a like if you haven't already. Hope everyone is having a good day. I'm doing okay. Good stream so far. The Rapture stuff really is quite crazy to me. I can't believe that just can't believe that people are doubling down. Like they're literally like getting more deeper into it. Like, oh yeah, well it wasn't yesterday, it's today, and all this craziness, dude. Like, how's that a thing, dude? What is wrong with people? Seriously. Sorry, I'm trying to find this song, guys. I'm gonna find it. I'm looking for it. It's just taking me a second here. It happens. Shoop shoop. This isn't the song, but I'm gonna play this anyways because I can't find it. And then, like I said, we're gonna get into the Chris Yoon files again.
I just gotta
Don't worry, guys.
share what's on my
We're getting
mind
there.
and in my heart real quick. I'm not trying to end up fighting bitterness. If you don't know me now, then you may never know me. Every record you've been blessed with is a testimony. If I said it, bet it happened like I said it, homie. You want it fresh, but nonetheless, I can't finesse my story. Sometimes I drop the same wisdom, just in different bars. Take you to the same destination in two different cars. Trust me, I could take a pen and make it up, it isn't hard. But then all I be stuck with is they love it, but it isn't God. Some of y'all forget the cause, some of y'all so used to meat. You think I'm falling off a week for trying to feed and milk it all. If not for milk, the kids are starved. Selfishness is real though, cause if it's not for you, you know exactly who it is for. 50 comments of people saying how they getting blessed. You skip them all to say that you ain't feel it or it's in the flesh. Like if it ain't for you, it ain't spirit led. Sad part, you saw how much it helped them, but didn't care. I just wanna clear my mind. I've been thinking about some things. Not healthy to hold it in, right? Alright. Some say they support the ministry and all I do. I see you biz the God in me, respects the God in you. Till I get on that new swag or use some auto-tune. Then we'll see if that support is hollow or it follow through. Do you support or you just buying music? Is this ministry or business? At times I confuse it. You call it ministry when trying to say how I should do it. Truth is you only support if it's hot, if not I can lose it. It's like you call it ministry when you want something from me, but won't support the ministry unless I come with some heat. And every time you ever gave, there was something received. How many you still supported if it wasn't on beats? If I stopped rapping today cause I wanted to preach, would I survive? I had to find a side hustle to eat. Sometimes I feel manipulated and catfish. You treat me like a business, then hold me to ministry standards. I'm trying to understand it. Just trying to get a couple elephants out the room real quick. Shout out to the patrons and all the supporters that truly have loved on us for the last few years. For those with ears, here it is. We can't be on the field yelling out every play we about to make, cause if we do, then the other team gonna hear it too.
Okay, guys. Well, we're getting into the Chris Yoon topic again. Chris Yoon files number 7. I don't think he talks about too much Q or QAnon today. So that's maybe a good thing. That's something, that's a change. I'm looking through, and I don't see any QAnon mentioned. Yeah, none at all. So this might be a tame video. Maybe I'll actually agree with him. A little bit more listening, which is fine. You know, I don't want to call him a crazy conspiracy theorist. People would call me that too, but I don't mention QAnon. He does, so yeah.
If you're watching
Hate
this
to
as
say
a
it,
Christian,
but it's just how it is. Let me put on like tiny bit of background music. I think that'll help, maybe. Well, actually, I mean, if I'm going to be playing him, then we'll see.
so let's talk about some of these things. I don't want to show you like clips of the whole thing. If you want to watch it, you can please say. So Trump yesterday made
Well, he'll actually say it. Yeah.
made a major health announcement, or rather a series of announcements, and it has caused an absolute firestorm among those specifically on the left, but just in general, people are questioning a lot of things. So let's talk about what did he actually say, and also how this ties to the overall white hat movement, as well as just some personal thoughts, as well as just other things that you need to know as a believer, specifically if you're watching this as a Christian. So let's talk
The
about some of
white
these
hat
things.
movement, interesting. I feel like he's still somehow going to mention QAnon and the deep state in this video.
I don't want to show you like clips of the whole thing. If you want to watch it, you can do it. But I want to summarize for you some of the things that he actually said. So again, Trump, RFK Jr., and a few others took turns talking and making commentary about some of these things. So first off, he talked about autism and specifically its dramatic increase from like 1 in 20,000 decades ago to like 1 in 31 today, with an even higher rate in boys for some reason. He called it a horrible crisis, something artificial is driving the increase, and emphasized urgency to act. So in my opinion, there is something going on. Like, how is it that it is increasing? Now people can say, oh, it's about tests.
I think he's got this right. I would agree with him here. Like I said, I think this is actually going to be a more tame video from him, I'm assuming. I mean, I haven't really watched it, but I like to go into this kind of blind.
This and that, but think about the actual like expression of this. You didn't see one in,
By the way, this is not medical advice. Entertainment purposes, all that. Yeah, hop on, bro. Yeah, the link is in the chat, Michael. I'd love for you to come on. It should be pinned, I think. Oh, I didn't pin it. Okay, now it's pinned. There you go. Thank you for reminding me, actually, because it was not pinned.
2030 or whatever it was, expressing an actual, and again, there's spectrums, forms of autism in this modern day and age. So something is actually going on. And specifically acetaminophen, which is often over-the-counter Tylenol, the FDA...
They're saying it's Tylenol, though, dude. Like, really? I mean, maybe that's one factor, but you think that's, like, the big picture? You think that's the main cause? I don't think so. Hey, what's up, Michael? How's it going, man?
Hey, bro. How's it going?
I'm doing well, brother. How about yourself?
Not bad.
Love it, man. Just, surviving the rapture.
We all knew it weren't going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there's people. I just watched a video. He said it's happening today, bro. He said it's happening 6 p.m. Jerusalem time. Okay. And there's people in the comments like, we'll be going home by nightfall or something like that. Like, what?
I mean, I don't know where you stand on it, like, but I don't really see a rapture as people claim, you know?
Yeah, probably like either mid or post, not
I'm thinking it just happens like it says in Bible at end, you know, you caught
at the very end, right? I kind of like post trib, I kind of agree with that. Yeah,
changed in twinkling an eye and all that. Like when you look into it, like this rapture's a new concept, you know.
Yeah, I think it's kind of it goes hand in hand with the prosperity type of gospels, and everything is going to be good, and you'll never suffer. God's going to rapture you up. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of it ties in a lot with that type of thing.
It's something that's being put out there to like imagine that you put all your eggs into the basket thinking that you're going to be out of here before tribulation, and then you have to go through it. How does that affect your faith? Like, you know?
Oh, it does for sure. Yeah, it's quite sad actually. Yeah. And then it's weird because the same people like setting the dates are like, well, it doesn't matter if it happens, tomorrow or today or whenever. Just always be ready. Like they're trying to give themselves an out too, in a way.
So that's like where I stand, like if it happens next week on it, I'm ready, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to be saying it's happening next week or a week after, you know what I mean? It's like I'm fully prepared to go through tribulation if need be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you should be, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And look, like disciples went through tribulation, they were put to death. You know, so why do we think we're any different?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I'm gonna keep playing this video. If you have anything to say, just obviously just say anything, and I'll pause it.
I just basically popped in to say hello. Like,
yeah, no, it's nice talking to you, man. I think
often you stream when I'm in bed, so
nice, man, nice. Yeah, it's good talking to you.
But yeah, we'll have to think we'll have to do something together. I think.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm always down. We'll have to like find a topic. I know you and Keith do that Satan Short Season thing. That's lovely.
I
I've been
mean,
sending that video out to people like whenever you guys make a new one because I find people that believe that stuff. I talked to a flat earther last night and he was like a full Satan Short Seasonist, dude. And
all I've got in rebuttal is
yeah, I literally sent him you and Keith's videos. I was like,
all I've had as rebuttal is you're a Zionist or you're a follower of Derby or something. You know?
yeah, yeah.
They're
But
not.
yeah, it's good stuff. Whenever I do get the chance, I send it out
I
kind of
mean,
as a
I don't
resource.
know if you've noticed my avatar. I mean, I've tried uploading it on here, but it's not come on for some reason. But I've got.
Yeah, you just have to turn your camera off, and then I think it'll show it.
Ah.
You have the OBS camera.
Yeah,
on.
like so. Look at my background. It's a Union Jack and a Israel flag.
Right.
Being called Zionist that many times, it's like
Oh, I believe it, man. Yeah,
a Zionist.
I can see it.
I have to beg question what's going off with this supposed community lately. It's just full of nonsense, man.
It's always been like that. I think it's just showing its true colors now. I really do think so.
I think it's being set up in a way to steer people's minds in a direction, you know.
100%, bro. Yeah, I mean, even back in the day, I just uploaded a video on this last night talking about it. But yeah, the flat Earth community, at least like online, has always been kind of manipulated and controlled by some super dodgy people, Freemasons involved, of course. And yeah, I don't know. I've had a chance to talk to a lot of the people, and they show their true colors, and it's like, wow, yeah.
You've been talking to people regarding this rapture, then?
Oh, the rapture thing. Oh, yeah. I mean, I talked to some people. I don't know anybody that personally believes it. It's all on YouTube.
It's like I'm under the impression that if you've been pushing rapture and it's not happened, you better get rid of your channel.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna go over that on Keith's today, here in like an hour. He's got a whole rapture thing, so that'll be fun. I was gonna do it on this stream, but I kind of found a different topic and then just covered like one or two videos. But the videos I did cover, like they're still like they think it's still happening, like it's coming a little bit later, you know. So maybe I don't know what time it is in Jerusalem, but I think it's past 6 p.m. So
well, it's 20 to 7 here.
yeah, so I think it's safe to say that they're having the Feast of Trumpets or whatever feast they're trying to tie this to. I forget, Rosh Hashanah or something like that.
Yeah.
They've seen the new moons, and there's no rapture happening today. So yeah.
I mean, all you have to do is read your Bible, like, you know. Why do you think Jesus says he'll come like a thief in the night? Why does he say it be as in the days of Noah, you know, when people are eating and drinking and that? Because they didn't know flood were coming.
Well, they twist it.
Jesus is coming.
They say the new moon festival is the don't know the day or the hour festival because they don't know exactly when the new moon is coming.
No,
so they say, oh, well, we know exactly when it is. It's on this festival because the festival is based on, you know, not knowing the day or the hour of when the moon will rise. So they predict it every single year repeatedly, and they're like, oh, it's on this day of the year on this festival. Oh, it didn't happen this year. It's going to be next festival. And they like all think that the rapture has to happen on this like Feast of Trumpets festival. Like, it can't happen on any other day. So they just fixate on this day every year. It's kind of crazy.
Crazy. It's almost like it's a bit like Jehovah's Witnesses, but really like they think Jesus returned in 1914. You know what I mean?
Really? I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. So I think it's 1914. I mean, I don't know if you know Jaden, but I used to study with Jehovah's Witnesses. I was so close to becoming one.
I'm that way with Mormons. I got sent to a boarding school, and I was
I was reading the New World Translation, and I saw Trinity in it. You know what I mean? It's like hold on a minute, you're telling me falsehoods here.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy. They said in the Watchtower magazine, if you were on a deserted island and you didn't have the Watchtower magazine, you wouldn't be able to find God with just the Bible. Like if you were alone with your Bible, without their Watchtower magazine to guide you, you wouldn't be able to find salvation. That's what it said. So that's insane, dude. That's insane. They're basically saying like this. It's like the next Book of Mormon, their little magazine.
see, like the best thing. Sorry to derail you, sure.
No, you're fine. You're not
Best
derailing.
thing
This is a
about
great conversation.
the Jehovah's Witness governing body, it's like about 12 or so old blokes, and they're the only ones who are anointed, and there's only them who converse with the returned Jesus.
Yeah.
And all other Jehovah's Witnesses aren't even allowed to question whether they are anointed or not.
And these are people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mormons have it too. They literally have prophets, dude. Modern day prophets. I don't know how or why. I just remember seeing this and like because it was like a Mormon boarding school. My mom thought it was a Christian boarding school. And I remember they used to always play these Mormon movies and Mormon videos, and they were always playing these videos of these like really old dudes. And they're like, "Oh yeah, this is one of the prophets or whatever." I'm like, "The prophets?" I don't know if they said apostle. I don't remember the wording they used, but it wasn't just like a preacher. They weren't playing like preacher videos. Like,
Apostles, don't they? I think.
yeah, these were like they were like the Mormon anointed people or whatever. I don't know what to call them. It's all a scam as far as I'm concerned. If you really look into Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormonism, it's all tied to Freemasonry and occultism, and it's like white magic behind closed doors. They're still doing rituals and really terrible things. So both of them are corrupted.
I've got a video on my channel. It's a little snippet from an interview from I don't know if you know out about that Skinwalker Ranch, but the guy who owns it's a Mormon. He's like a billionaire from Salt Lake City, and he was getting interviewed and he was showing all his collection of stuff, and he's got like this really old Mormon Bible, and it literally says it's got Mason thing in it, like square and compass, like.
Yeah, because I mean I talked to a Freemason dude, and I don't trust what he tells me, but maybe it's true. I don't know. He said that Joseph Smith and his family were kicked out of Freemasonry for whatever reason, and then he went because he wanted to do his own thing. I guess he was trying to be a leader of something, and they didn't like it. So they kicked him out, and then he went and did his own thing and basically formed his own religion and stole all of the rituals and stuff. And I mean, it's still Freemasonry, dude. A lot of the rituals and things, the garments, the Mormon garments. I don't know too much about Jehovah's Witnesses, but I know they have a very similar type of thing when it comes to the ties to it. So yeah, I mean, it's all false. Wow. Hey, here's Aaron Song. Nice to see you. Welcome. Yeah. But yeah.
These anointed guys go to heaven, and then all the rest of Jehovah's Witnesses go to a paradise on earth type thing. It's a crazy setup. But you have to wonder how they believe it.
It's difficult. I don't know. I mean, I think it has something to do with
you see when I first
community,
started,
I guess.
When I first started with him, I was I've just become a believer, and I was which one's the truth out of all these churches, you know what I mean? So I heard them out, and they sang a good song, you know what I mean? So I was I'll give these a go,
Right.
The mantra was read your Bible, and that was their downfall, because in their own Bible,
yeah,
full of Trinity, so
that was their downfall. I love that. That's great. Well, I'm gonna try to play this video. I gotta try to get through it before Keith goes on. We got 45 minutes, so I think I'll be fine.
Will notify doctors that acetaminophen used during pregnancy specifically may be linked to higher risk of autism or ADHD. And so they were careful in sort of the language in terms of being an absolute this and that, but a lot of studies or a lot of things,
I feel
the research.
just another crumb to give to the right wingers that think Trump is and RFK are still doing the right thing.
Is this that Benny's kid or something?
No, this guy, he's
Because he looks like that in with highest IQ. You know?
no. This guy, he's like a Trump prophet. He said Trump was going to get reelected in 2020 instead of Joe Biden. And obviously Joe Biden got elected, and he said the Lord told him that Trump was appointed to be elected. And then now he's like a big right-winger conspiracy theorist, and like he's like still a big Trumper. He says a lot of really crazy stuff. Usually he talks about QAnon and the deep state. I don't know if he's going to talk about it here, but yeah. I'm actually going to skip ahead because he's kind of just like going over the news on what was said. I'll read it.
I'm actually going to jump off, like, so I haven't had any food yet.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries.
I only come on to say hello while you were streaming, like, but like I said, I'll get in touch with you and we'll have to do something together.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you, man. You have a wonderful night.
First time we spoke, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we've spoken on, I think,
We've spoken
on
Keith.
Keith's. Yeah, I think on Keith's. Yeah.
I've been on for so long, like it were doing me head in, you know.
Yeah, I get that for sure.
It's good going on streams, but not doing it every day. It's just
Yeah, sometimes it gets tiring. It depends on the topic. A lot of the times, I'll even just kind of just chill and mute.
And I'm not being funny, Jed, and I can't be listening to Luke and me every day.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't blame you. Some of the people, like, oh man, like Luca is. There's been times I just kind of rage quit streams, dude. I'm like, Luca, I'm done. I'm leaving. Like, and I just leave.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there and debate Luca all day, bro. Like, especially not about God or religion.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, flat Earth is bad enough, but what does Luca know about the Bible? Like, we keep telling him to read it, and he ChatGPTs it instead. He won't even read the Bible, dude. He asked ChatGPT to interpret the verse.
Yeah, it's done what your classic atheist does, go straight to Googling debunking Bible.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
it is well.
Aaron, yeah, that's a great point, actually. I mean, sorry, go ahead, Michael.
I was just saying it is way out his depth.
Yeah, for sure. But no, you're definitely right here, and I agree. I think that the problem with this is I think that some truth has to be put out, or the right wingers won't ever support Trump or RFK. So they'll do things that seem proactive, and they'll say things like, "Oh, this,
Well,
autism is really just Tylenol or whatever." Like, really, like there's way more to it than that. You know what I mean? They could be saying so much deeper things. How about like the 5 jabs we give to children before they can even enroll in elementary school? How about those?
yeah.
And how about the millions? And I do say millions. I mean, even people that don't even realize it. The millions of stories of people like, yeah, my son went mute, or after that he couldn't eat gluten, or oh yeah, he had these horrible rashes. Like, yeah, we can't talk about that ever, right? No. It's Tylenol and paracetamol and ibuprofen and like, come on, dude.
Well, Trump, like, he comes across as a decent guy, doesn't he? Like, he says some good things, like, but I personally think it's all in that.
Yeah, I mean, he has to come off like that, but he's also said some really not decent things too.
He was literally in UN slagging Sadiq Khan off, like Mayor of London, and I would totally agree with him, like, you know what I mean?
No, I agree with Trump in a lot of ways, but Chris Yoon here is the type of person that's basically like Trump is 100% a Christian, and also like anytime that he does something bad that is not working for the people in secret, like if you look at a big picture, it's actually for our benefit, and like he just can't admit that politicians have their own agendas. You know what I mean? Like, Trump can be a great guy when it comes to this, and he might totally agree with me when it comes to that. And I don't have to misconstrue the story and make a conspiracy on how what Trump did actually does agree with me behind closed doors. You just don't see it. And, it's all this deep ploy, and he's playing 5D chess in America. And like, these conspiracies go endless, dude. I don't have faith in any politician. I put my faith in God, And if I have to have faith, and it's on the surface, it looks like Trump's doing something bad, but deep down, if you just trust his plan, I'm not gonna trust anything, dude, that these politicians are doing. I've been duped too many times. I used to be a Trumper, dude, back in 2020, and I'm not doing it again. And I'm not saying I'm a lefty either. I don't support the left. I'm certainly more right leaning than left leaning, but I think both sides will easily lie to you to get votes. Case in point, the Epstein files. Apparently, Trump said they don't exist
Wow.
on them. Apparently,
I was gonna say that if he's all over
yeah.
him.
But his whole thing of getting elected was, oh yeah, as soon as I get elected, the Epstein files are getting released.
Yeah, but he said that last time we're arresting that Clinton woman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, well, I can't arrest my political candidate." Like, yeah, I mean, it's just he's. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not gonna say he's the worst person in the world and he's this devil or whatever, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I don't even think that assassination attempt was even legit, but that's a whole nother story
I don't know.
on Trump when he got shot in the ear, supposedly.
It does give off Antichrist vibes, like, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of does. Yeah, I mean, he even said he gave a story about the serpent and how everybody knew he was a serpent and we let him in anyways, and like weird stuff, dude.
I mean,
Weird stuff.
if you imagine that they're going to build this third temple and it is in line with what Bible says, I could literally see Trump being sat in it, like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are videos and conspiracies online like Trump is the Antichrist. Like, I've seen it. I don't, I wouldn't necessarily say that, but you never know. You never know.
Crazy stuff, man. Right, I'm going to jump off because Alice has put telly on, like, so.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thanks
Yeah,
for
you
hopping in.
too. I was thinking about jumping on Flowers Eyes, but I don't think I will. I'll probably just watch it tomorrow. But yeah, have a good stream.
All right, man. Thanks so much.
I'll be in touch on Discord, man.
Sounds good.
All right, take care, bro.
You too, man. Bless you. Well, that was nice having him on. That was a pretty good conversation. Yeah, so he's just covering the news. The vaccine recommendations suggest spacing out childhood vaccines over multiple doctors. That's good. Removing mercury and aluminum, great. Separately than combined. I mean, this is actually all pretty good stuff. I didn't know I haven't heard a lot of this.
See,
so I'll actually play it.
2030 or whatever it was,
Sure.
in terms of like being an absolute this and that, but a lot of studies or a lot of things, their research or however they've backed this from a data
RFK said agencies will investigate all possible causes of autism, including toxic exposure and vaccines, and pledge
perspective, they came with this argument and saying this is what we want to show. So pregnant women are advised, he says, to avoid it unless absolutely necessary for injected, like measles 12. Rather, again, the risk. More statements from other.
We can all read this. It's
officials, RFK specifically, committing to investigating possible causes of autism, including toxic exposures.
This is all great, right? Like, this is all really, really good stuff, I would say. I don't know, like, how accurate some of the stuff on the screen is here. But I dare say that they're not talking about the medical advice Trump gave us in 2020. Anybody remember what that was? Operation something speed? Yeah. So who's being held accountable for that? They're talking about all these fears with these jabs, but they're just gonna brush it under the rug the last time, right? When it damaged everybody and people actually got more sick and a lot of terrible things happened, right? Yeah. So how transparent are they really being is what I'm saying. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I have to watch my words here, obviously, because I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm kind of stuttering a bit. I can't just be like, oh, yeah. What's up, Santero? How's it going?
Transparency. I think they mentioned that mercury and one other thing was already being removed or has been removed. So a lot of progress.
So is that like an admission of like, oh yeah, by the way, there's been mercury in it for how long have they been giving it to people and children? You know what I mean? Like, oh great. So who's being held accountable? Oh yeah, nobody. This is new information. Oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't be giving aluminum and mercury and these things to children and people. Wow, it took took this long to do it. I mean, it almost seems like Trump's hand was forced into doing these things, because if he didn't do something like this, then nobody would vote for him. He's still got to give people like Chris Yoon this false hope, like, oh yeah, Trump is this good guy. Look, they're doing such good things, and yeah, maybe they are. But I remember, his other medical advice that Trump gave, it wasn't so good, and nobody's being held accountable. Nobody's, really talking about that. If anybody does talk about it, they'll actually be taken off the internet. So
in this area. And they mentioned talking to NIH and FDA leaders with their studies, other doctors, many people, and linking in pregnancy to neurological development disorders and the potential for this therapy to help in some way. And so there was a couple of testimonials, two parents, two mothers talking about this, and
okay,
was
we're gonna
if at all possible. There's no like downside, he mentioned, like to not take it. Like you're not going to like die by not taking Tylenol during pregnancy. And he was continually reaffirming that autism rates, as well as just other things, is his top priority. And he said, quote, more important than the economy. Now he overemphasizes a lot of things, but I believe that health and the health of America has been and will be a top priority for Trump. And so he's very much continuing to push.
Look at the hand sign. I'm not saying anything with that. Sometimes people do it, but
that affirmation to the public.
Now, I'm willing to bet he doesn't even understand what that hand sign means, and he's this like woke Trumper that like is awakened.
My thoughts and opinions are, I'm going to like
look at it again. He did it again, dude. I really think this guy he just doesn't know. I'm not even gonna blame him. Hey, what's up, Santera? I'm gonna give you a spanner. Here you go. There we are.
It as much as possible. To me, and this is my personal like lifestyle choice, is that I minimize anything that I don't need, right?
That's
so
good.
even during COVID, and you guys know me if you have followed me, I haven't taken the vaccine. I just
the no word. Oh, that's great. That's good. Is he a real Trumper though, dude? Come on, man. You still support Trump, but you don't support that, right?
I didn't want to take the vaccine. I would rather have just
me neither, and I didn't. But yeah, I don't want the stream taken down.
Lock myself in my room.
Please.
If people were concerned. Didn't want to take anything. I didn't want to inject
myself. This is not medical advice, but yeah, I agree with what he's saying.
That. Not anti-vaccine per se, in the sense that all of them are bad.
I don't know. Maybe I am a little bit
bad or ineffective. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if I don't need to take something like Tylenol, I don't remember the last time I took any over-the-counter medicine to help me with like headaches or pain or any of that stuff. I haven't taken.
Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff is bad, dude. Even like, dude, I take heartburn medicine a lot because I have horrible heartburn a lot. And supposedly it's really bad for your liver, and it's like kind of sad because the heartburn is like really just super awful sometimes. But other than that, yeah, don't take Tylenol or any of that stuff. It can be bad for your gut and things. And yeah, I mean, do more research into it. I'm not an expert on it, but yeah, I've heard a lot of these things said. Oh, 100%, yeah.
Any of that in probably like since I was a kid. I don't even remember. And so I, in general, with health, whether it's medicine or whether it's with certain types of food, I haven't drank soda in college for a 40-day like Lent season like fast. I cut out coffee and I cut off a soda, and I only drink water for the rest of my life. After
that's all I drink is water as well. Sometimes I'll drink something else, like if I go out, I guess. But I have filtered water, so I just like hit the tap. It's clean, it's filtered, reverse osmosis, chilling.
That until now.
Now, honestly, I would understand because I see why people don't drink water. I mean, I guess they could just buy it, but people don't. They're scared to drink out of the tap, as am I, unless it's filtered. So they just buy like juices or whatever, you know what I mean? Or like sodas when they're shopping. Because they don't want to just buy like a whole case of water. But yeah, I mean, some people do, yeah. I mean, luckily, I just drink water out of the faucet.
I have not drinking coffee, and I probably accidentally taken a sip.
I mean, dude, I'm even to the extent like I went to a hotel the other day, and I went downstairs and got a bottle of water from the counter, and then made coffee with that because I didn't want to like just use the sink in the hotel room to make coffee with. It's kind of gross. So I just dumped a bottle of water in the coffee machine. I mean, I just even bro, I even do that with ramen noodles and things. If I'm out and about or at someone's house and I'm making ramen noodles and they bottle water, oh yeah, you best believe I'm about to just use the bottle of water. I'm not using that sink water to cook anything
or something, but I don't regularly drink that stuff,
unless
right?
it's
And so I'm
filtered.
not
If
saying
it's filtered, then yeah, go for it. Doesn't matter. But and I understand, bottled water is sometimes even worse. But you know, what can you really do, right? Like,
it's bad in the sense that, oh, if you drink coffee, you should quit. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I want to be as minimalistic as possible, not relying on some of these things. And I don't want to sit here and pretend like I'm some like saint, like I have a perfect, macros, like protein, carb, like fat.
apple cider vinegar. Yeah, yeah. I actually should try that. I think I have some. I do have some. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. What about like, because it happens at night though. That's my thing. Like, I get heartburn at night. Like sometimes I'll just wake up with the like worst heartburn ever, dude, and I'm basically like throwing up. Not actually throwing up, but like very close to it with the acid reflux. Oh, it's awful. Should I just do it before bed? Maybe. I don't know.
Ratio like diet and I do all this like perfect robotic lifestyle. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's certain things when I look at it and as a life choice, I don't want to take it. And so that's just me right now. And the
Yeah,
issue
I
that
don't. I don't disagree with him here. By the way, actually, I think, like I said, this has been a more tame video. Usually, he's talking about QAnon and how Q predicted all of everything, but he's pretty tame in this video, so that's good.
I see with this, especially with some of the backlash, is people are
Yeah,
attacking him.
Santero.
There's
Yeah,
a
there you go. You get it. That's dude. It's great. I love it. Saves money because even like water is not cheap, dude. Like just buying bottled water. You know what I mean? Like, hey, how's it going, Heron? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, I'm doing well, man. I just hopped on. Can you hear
Love
me
that.
okay?
Yeah, yeah. No, I hear you fine.
I'm not even kidding. I don't want to take over your show, but if I can
No,
help
you're fine.
someone heal,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. And like Jay was on $30 a month medication. Every day he was taking this shit for his heartburn, like acid reflux.
Really? Wow.
It was cooking his teeth at night. Like it was bad. And his
Oh, I've
dad
been there.
had it.
Very close. Yeah.
And he thought he was going to have to be on this medication for the rest of his life. And one of his coworkers said, "Oh, try apple cider vinegar," right? And he had another thing he was using too. But if you can, we have like a little shot glass.
Yeah, yeah.
First thing in the morning, and you got to get the one with like that mother at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, because all the ones I see they're like apple juice looking.
Yeah, you want to find it. It's gonna say with the mother. Where is it?
Oh, okay.
Unpasteurized.
Got it. Yeah.
With
Okay.
the mother. Okay. And when you wake up in the morning, and it's like if you have heartburn, you can still do it. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but in a minute it'll go away. And once you take a little shot, like I'm not even talking an ounce, like just a shot, right? Right before bed, right in the morning. And when you have it, take a shot of that, man. It sounds too good to be true, and maybe it is, but it works. It works. He hasn't had that prescription now in over a year.
That's great. Wow. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I'm glad you clarified too, because the one I have is like I said, it looks like apple juice. It's like yellow.
Yeah, I mean,
so it might still like kind of work, but probably not to the same effect.
Depending on where you get it from, like it, if it's craft made or whatever, there's going to be different looks to it. But
right.
As long as it's unpasteurized and it says with the mother, so there's that like sediment at the bottom, and you just shake it up before you use it every time, and that will get rid of it. Like I don't even have bad heartburn, but when I do get it occasionally, I'll take a shot of that, and it burns like an SOB for about 30 seconds and then it's gone.
That's great. I'll definitely try that.
If I can help you and stick it to the big farm, I'm gonna hop on your stream and disrupt things for a minute. But anyways, I'm gonna jump off, brother.
Okay. Thank you for coming on. That was great. I appreciate that.
Thanks for having me. I'm gonna watch.
All right, sounds good. Bless you. Thank you so much.
Oh, likewise, and back at you.
That was great. Wow, wonderful. That was wonderful. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have to try that maybe in like the next stream or whatever. I'll give my feedback on that.
A lot of quote unquote like experts, like the logical fallacy of appeal to authority. People saying, "Oh, I'm a doctor and I know this is good, this is well," and people are.
He's actually so right. It's so weird because like I disagree with Chris Yoon on like so much, dude. So much. He's literally a QAnon Trumper. But it's so weird because like I guess, you know, the right wing is more correct than the left. And even the right wingers that are still asleep to Trump are awake to other things. So that's good, I guess, right?
Saying there's all these big guys, BBC, Trump makes unproven link between autism and Tylenol. New York Times, Trump issues warning based on unproven link. CNN says Trump links autism to acetaminophen use during pregnancy, despite decades of evidence it's safe. And people from all across the internet.
Here's me, a pregnant woman, taking Tylenol because I believe in science and not someone who has no medical background. What? What? Why would you do something like that? That's just some people. This is like Darwinism or something, like survival of the fittest. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Mocking and just saying, even this lady that went viral, downing a bunch of Tylenol that during her pregnancy.
I shouldn't be laughing. That's actually awful. She's actually pregnant, dude. Like, oh my gosh, dude. You shouldn't be playing with your baby's life like that just to get some clicks.
Here's me, a pregnant woman.
And maybe
taking
Tylenol's not really what's causing it. It's probably a bunch of other things that I've already said earlier in the stream. I don't want to get taken down, but yeah, you know, maybe the 5 things you need to get in your arm before you can even get enrolled in school.
Because I believe in science
Probably
and
that.
got someone who has no medical background, and there's a lot of this going around.
I don't think Tylenol is going to help your kid either, woman. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at it like that.
I think you have to understand about just a lot of people that are attacking the person because they don't like them and because what they're saying, if you just question and just like I'm not saying everything is true or not. You have to like discern in the spirit and ask the Lord whether you should take something or not, whether you should consume something or not, to each their own and your relationship with the Lord. But when you immediately come out and mock
that's okay.
something and you go against what might be contrary to all of the quote unquote science from the past several years, and even if you sit there and think, you know, it's in some sense.
Yeah, like why would she even do that, dude? Like that's just. I hope that was a fake video and she just like pretended to. She pretended to take it and didn't actually take it. You know what I mean? Like, let's just hope that's the case. Sorry guys, I'm just doing something really quickly. I'll let the video play.
Common sense to think if you take a bunch of something, yes, in excess, anything is bad. But even if you take like 2, 3, 4 pills, like in your mind, you might have a temporary like relief of something.
2, 3,
but don't
4.
you think there might be something like?
Don't take 4 Tylenol, dude. What?
Side effect. Don't you think that it might be worse off, like between 2 choices?
Yeah.
If you can stomach it, meaning that psychologically you can just say, you know what, even if I feel uncomfortable right now, you know, it might be better than me just downing a bunch of this medicine just to feel good about something, let alone pain relief and just all of that. Like, I'm not saying there's no effect in that, but if you're weighing pros and cons and you're thinking that autism, if you're thinking ADHD and all these things are in effect, potentially, then why take the risk? It's like, I think there is something about raw fish.
I kind of get that, but also like, you know, don't just be scared of something because the news said so, right? Like people were scared of ivermectin and things like that. And I'm not saying that actually worked or not, but yeah. I'm not saying take Tylenol either, but I'm just saying don't be scared of Tylenol just because the news said so. Go do like further research than that. Go actually look into the studies. I'm sure Trump had a study that said something about it. So, you know, I don't know why that hasn't been brought up. I haven't seen it brought up anywhere by anybody. It's just the news dissing it or saying this or saying that.
If you're pregnant and you're eating raw fish, it's going to cause a certain risk to something. And it's widely accepted. Doctors say it. Pregnant people, they receive it and say, you know what, I'm just not going to take raw fish. It just sounds like it might be crazy. But if you think about the same with Tylenol, acetaminophen, or anything else that comes out, especially in this one area, why is it that it's that crazy? So again, guys, I'm not a medical expert. I'm not claiming like I know everything. What I'm saying is that we're in a season, especially going into the end times, where people are going to...
We're in a season, guys. Here we go. Maybe this is where he goes more QAnon-y.
To tell you all kinds of stuff, right? We're living in an information AI or misinformation and AI age, and just like with COVID, the vaccines and everything, they're going to come at you. They're going to say, "Hey, this is the cure to everything. This is what you've got to do, what you've got to take," and you have to really exercise discernment by trying to do your research. Don't just consume.
There you go. Okay, yeah, I agree with him here. Yeah,
we're past.
Like I said, guys, this is actually a pretty good video from him. I don't think we've really disagreed on too much, other than there might be some things that he's missing, but everything he said hasn't been like really awful or anything as far as I can tell. So that's good. This is a good video, Ian. This is a good video.
Just thinking, oh, you know what, I'm going to take verbatim what CNN or even Fox or whoever, BBC, what they say and just like consume, right? You don't go to the same, a lot of us, we don't go to the same doctor anymore. We ChatGPT it, we Google it, we may even go...
We ChatGPT it. Do not ChatGPT your medical advice, guys. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Oh yeah, don't ChatGPT medical advice. I mean, maybe I like you might be able to trust it, but like, yeah, maybe seek a professional.
Down a rabbit hole of forums and seeing what anecdotal or grassroots like case.
Honestly, the rabbit hole of forums and going through grassroots and looking at herbs and things like that and different things sounds like a better idea than ChatGPT medical advice.
There are from actual people that have claimed on, I don't know, Reddit or...
Yeah, just like Karen said. Yeah, just like she just said. Exactly.
From their posts on social media, what they've done, and try to look at comments and just really exercise discernment and in going into that versus saying, you know what, I'm just going to listen to my doctor because that's what they said and that's what goes. And again, I'm not saying...
People do that. People 100% do that. And it's quite sad, yeah.
Doctors,
not medical advice, but yeah,
are all false. I'm saying that in this day and age, we take a step back and we say holistically, what is...
Yeah, I try to stay away from it as well as much as possible. It's definitely dangerous. Yeah, I mean, there's really no way around it.
Is it that I want to do in terms of discerning my next choice, especially in the health department? Because people have said the food pyramid, this is great for you. And now look at what's coming out in terms of breaking that paradigm that's been
the food pyramid debunked. Yep.
Traditional.
You don't need dairy. You don't need grain. You don't need these things in your diet. You know what I mean? Like, for a lot of people, it makes it worse. I saw a study and it was saying, not medical advice, by the way, breast cancer in women was up like 30 or 40% just based on them consuming dairy. Now, that also might have something to do with it being bad dairy, and obviously, like, who knows what's in the milk if you're just buying it from Walmart or something. So that might have something to do with it versus, like, the dairy itself. It's just, like, the food in America is tainted no matter what it is.
For decades,
for the most part.
So all of this is a shift, it's a rift, and it's a shakeup of what I believe is this next phase of cures, of coming out and saying, you know what, there's more than what they've been telling you and how they've entrapped you into certain ways of life. And so that reminds me of what Dan Scavino actually posted. And
oh, goodness, here we go.
People were decoding this. The day of, and this is again Korea time, so it's supposed to be September 22nd, and it's supposed to be 7:35 p.m. and post 7:35.
No, I missed it. He talks about QAnon in this video. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? He just couldn't resist, could not resist the 8chan Q post from 2018. Okay, let me go back. I gotta really listen to this one. I was like kind of upset that this was such a good video, you know? Like, I was like, wow, Chris, you're usually a little bit more conspiratorial here, Chris. Here it is. All right, let's see it.
And it's supposed to be 7:35 p.m. and post.
It makes me excited because I don't know, like I don't know any other person that makes QAnon drops like this every day. He makes videos on YouTube and he talks about QAnon every day. Like, who's doing that? Nobody, dude. This is the only person, and I kind of find it like amusing and pretty entertaining, honestly. The bodies. Oh my gosh, dude. He was talking about the bodies in another Q post like 2 days ago. Like, what? The bodies? What does that have to do with this? Like,
35 is how long will we have to wait for the cures of cancer and other sicknesses? And it says the response chatter. This is what Q response chatter among.
oh my goodness, dude. Trump has got the cure. It's not clickbait. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. If you read the title of the stream, it says Trump has the cure. And I kind of like clickbaited with that, right? I definitely did. Not clickbait at all, dude. He's basically saying Trump has the cure. QAnon was saying, how long do we have to wait for cures? And then today, look, Trump is bringing out all this stuff about Tylenol. It's clearly a sign Trump has the cure, dude. He's going to bring it out. He's bringing it out. This is great. I love how this worked out because I made the thumbnail with him with the tinfoil hat, and it says he's coming with the cure. And here it is. Yeah, it's not clickbait at all. Wow, I'm proud of that.
Amongst those in control has begun. They know, we know, which means the public will know. Release prior to cover-up. Public informed and collapse. Which option? Right now, we're in the greatest exposure and truth-telling phase of our lifetime. And in fact,
the greatest exposure and truth-telling phase of our lifetime? Man, I don't know about that one, dude. I'll be honest, because if you think about it, like it kind of depends. I don't know. Like, the internet is not as free as it used to be, dude. In 2016, you used to be able to like literally like type in on YouTube Flat Earth and like maybe my channel or somebody else's channel would come up. I wasn't posting Flat Earth content at that time, but like, you know what I mean? Flatzoid, like he would just pop up 5th result. Like, now, good luck. Good luck, dude. You're going to get Duffy and McToon and all these people, dude, right? So it's I don't know if I agree with him here, right? Yes, information, like more and more information comes out every day, but QAnon is not the one.
the House Judiciary Committee just put this out, I believe today or yesterday, and this is in reference to Google admitting that there was censorship under the Biden administration.
Oh, yeah, I just dropped a video on this channel. I think the title is Google Insider Confirms the Obvious. Yeah, it's a video saying Google is like censoring people and taking away likes and all of that. It's only a 2-minute video if you want to watch after this.
That
but, yeah.
Google and YouTube promised to end bans of YouTube accounts of thousands of Americans censored for political speech. And wouldn't you know it, this includes political speech violations on topics such as COVID-19 and
Google admits promises to end bans on YouTube. Really? Whoa, this is like, I need to like make a little short video of this on its own, dude. Are we allowed to talk about COVID now and elections? Are you serious? Did you guys know about this? Is YouTube free now? This says September 23rd, dude. Whoa, bro, we might be able to actually talk about COVID now, dude. It might not be for entertainment anymore. There might be some medical advice on YouTube. Holy cow. No, I'm just
Google
just
admitted to the House Judiciary Committee that the Biden administration pressured Google to censor Americans and remove content that did not violate YouTube's policies. Biden's administration's censorship pressure was unacceptable and wrong. Public debate should never come at the expense of relying, quote unquote, authorities. The company said that they will never use third-party, quote, fact checkers.
They'll never use the third-party fact checkers, really. What about if I was to put Flat Earth in the title of this stream? I'm pretty sure there'd be a little Wikipedia article down there, wouldn't there? I guess that's their own fact checkers.
Some of the points that they admit.
At least they're not banning it. At least it's not banned, I guess, but
going to hopefully change. And you guys know, if you followed me, I was censored. I also had videos taken down. And what I want to say to many of you guys out there, and those that are of my audience, you guys are already open-minded and you guys are understanding of trying to discern in the spirit.
Who is his audience, dude? I'm trying to figure that out. Who is this guy's audience? Like, I mean, I know it's like, I guess it's Republicans and people, but like, who's really believing in Q? I mean, he gets views, dude. This says 7,000. It's not that good, but you know, people agree. Great recap. Look at this guy. Oh wow. Hopefully that's not her. Beautiful show, Chris. So it's a lot of old people. I think it's a lot of old people. Actually, I didn't have that picture in my head. I actually didn't know what to imagine. Old people sounds about right, dude. Like 60. They're kind of confused. Maybe a little bit of dementia. Q. Oh, it's QAnon. I don't know. Like, I'm just making this up as I go, but like, who would actually believe this though? Like, I don't know. Like, this video in particular, it's good, but his normal like type of content where it's always Trump is good and Q and all that, like, this video's a little bit better, but
spirit. But the warning I want to give is you will have a choice to really try to genuinely deeply understand like what is really going on with some of these things. And I'm not here to harp on doctors, medical professionals and pharmacists and all these people, but because you have this title and you think you're in this industry because you're a pharmacist and you say, you know what, I know because I distribute like drugs. That's what we call as a logical fallacy, an appeal to authority. You are not there for the clinical trials from day to day. You don't know the scientific research that many people have peer reviewed and tested over a long time. Yeah. You don't understand that there might be changes over the course of however many decades of research. You don't know causation to the T about certain conditions of certain people when you introduce new things, like even the COVID vaccine. Now that a lot of people have taken it, what is that new variable going to do in combination with some of
this? I hope what he posted there was true about the YouTube thing, because now I don't feel scared about skipping ahead. Oh, he just said COVID. Great. COVID. Oh no, I'm gonna get banned. I hope not. I don't know. Let's hope this little bill here and YouTube is actually like not gonna, ban people for the magic word anymore. That'd be great.
The other things that we've been accepted as a norm over the last 20, 30 years. These are some of the critical thinking questions that you've got to be able to test and understand. But just because, oh, I'm a doctor and I'm a this and that, you should listen to me and this is how it's been for a long time, doesn't cut it, because things can change and we don't know. And again, I'm not sitting here like I think I know these answers. I want to know the truth. And the highest order, I've said before, that you need to.
He kind of sits here and acts like he knows the answers. I'm not going to lie. But in this video, he has been correct. So I'll give him that.
Have
for the most
is
part.
You have to want to know the truth. What is the truth? It doesn't matter if it's coming from somebody, your favorite role model, or from the right or the left. The end goal should be, I want to know what the truth is. And so I know things change, it iterates over time, but this is where we need to go. And it requires going back to freedom of speech, going back to what Charlie Kirk fought for. It's discourse. It's being able to debate. It's being able to research. It's
okay. All right. I'm not going to comment on that.
Being able to hear from different points of views and to really, more importantly, pray about it and go to the Lord in prayer, in fasting, and humble yourself before him and say, you know what, I want to know what's best for me. And remember Romans 14. If you haven't read the full book, go look at it. But talking about the weak and the strong, talking about certain choices you make because you want to honor the Lord above all things. And however the Lord is leading you, that's great. But there are certain things, it may be negotiable. But other things, if you have facts, if you have certain things, God will give you grace over certain choices. But if you know something from right versus wrong.
Yeah, if you have the facts, don't give in to peer pressure and things like that. Yeah. Just like make the right choice, regardless of what everybody else is saying. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat is a flat earther and all that. And, maybe, 80% of the people you're around, if not more, all believe it's a globe. That's not going to change my opinion on it.
Helpful versus not helpful. And if God has opened that knowledge to you, it might be harder for you to make a choice. Claiming ignorance and saying you can get by with it is not going to be enough in the eyes and the judgment of God. So I just want to encourage you guys with this and just say, keep praying, keep discerning, keep growing, because a lot of things are shifting right now.
A lot of shifting.
I can sense it. And it all depends on how we respond.
I can feel the shift. I can sense the shift. That's what a great way to end that, Chris. What a great way to end that. Well, I'm gonna stop here. Flats is going live in 4 minutes, and this song is 4 minutes, so that works out great. Thank you guys so much for coming. Drop a like on your way out. This is a pretty good song, and I'll see you over on Flats. I'm gonna just hop over there.
World Star Hip Hop exclusive. Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming, guys. Bless you all. I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow.
Young, fly, and saved is the movement. Yeah.
Ready or not, I feel it's time for change. I can't be the only one who feels this way. It won't stop till we turn from evil. We gotta stop putting money over people.
Ready?
Lord, I feel so alone, and it seems like no one else cares, but I'm gonna keep holding on.
I think they opening their eyes.
'Cause I know you're still there.
Ready or not, my weapon is cocked. As soon as I step in the spot to send me a pop, machete your block. The desert, you sever the ties between your neck and the rest of your body.
Wait, stop. Now that you're listening, I can spit what's real again. Lead them to the cross, cause they lost like Gilligan. Lead them out of darkness, they fog lights dim again. Yep, this is Bizzle, I am on my tip again. It's easy to rap like that. I've rapped like that since I was 8 and wasn't even strapped like that. And even now, chill up in the streets a while, seek a child, tell him freestyle. Better be about a gaddy program like that. It's all about a check to the EMS, pump blood all about his chest. And then it gets real, cause then it hits home. And your kids gone while the rapper party on his jet with them. It's all about me. My kids gotta eat. Your kids in the mansion, my kids in the street. My kids on the block when your kids go to sleep. Do you even care enough to shed a tear down your cheek? I know I can't change the world, but I'ma try though. I'ma drive slow and let God be the God though. Stay up in the Bible and read about Christ. Learn a thing about life and learn to lead without pride though. Everybody mama mess up, but we can change though. Life is a crisis, but Christ is the way though. They aiming at my halo with all kind of hate, but I'm straight and I'm still gon' love them anyway though. Ready or not, I feel it's time for change. I can't be the only one who feels this way. It won't stop till we turn from evil. We gotta stop putting money over people. Lord, I feel so alone, and it seems like no one else cares, but I'm gonna keep holding on, cause I know you're still there.
So much damage, how to undo it. Ain't gotta go to college to do it. Hip hop will teach you how to be stupid. They providing the youth with a roadmap to jail, selling they soul fast for a flow that can sell. We seen hard times, I know that as well, but the future's ahead of you, don't go back and dwell. And when you're tired of falling though, you got a higher calling, so know that, cause it ain't no phone jacks in hell. The haters will be there, they waiting everywhere. You can survive the hood, you can make it anywhere. God's numbered every freckle on your face and every hair. Keep his laws in your heart, you can take them anywhere now. I wasn't a Christian rapper, but maybe the Lord's calling me to be more than just a rapper. I stepped up to the plate like a man, so from here on out you can say that I am Bizzle.
Ready or not, I feel it's time for change. I can't be the only one who feels this way. It won't stop till we turn from evil. We gotta stop putting money over people. Lord, I feel so alone, and it seems like no one else cares, but I'm gonna keep holding on, yeah, cause I know you're still there.
Yo, let me tell you how God work, right? I was just thinking about this while I was mixing my vocals. And I wrote my first verse when I was 8, no lie. And it was called World Peace. You know what I'm saying? It's about just trying to change the world, trying to, you know, it might sound corny, but whatever. So since then, I strayed so far from God, homie. Just on the block, like in my personal life and with my music. Even though it's a gift that God gave me, I used it to glorify the drugs, the murder, the sex, and you know what I'm saying? Just to come back around full circle and get up under God's wing and get back on my mission, trying to change.
Bless you guys. Drop a like. Thanks so much.